Prem se bolo Adi Shakti Mata ki Jai. Sitaram, everybody. As we get set to start, please make sure the cell phone on silent. Jai Bhagwan. And let's all stand down as we begin tonight with Arti. As for last session, we sing to Mother for her grace on this very great and auspicious day. As I said last night, this day comes one day for the year. And as we have been given the opportunity to congregate, to do her prayer, to listen to her discourse tonight, a wonderful discourse, Ma, as we put our hands to our chest, that humble posture, Mother, please listen to my prayer. As I call upon you tonight in this short arati, Ma, may you please sing along as we ask her for her choicest blessings. Sajam cha varti sanyuktam grahina yojitam mayam Deepam grihana devesham Trailokya timidapaham O suno meri Devi Parvatavasini Tera paran paya Tera paran paya Everybody
Suno meri Devi Parvatavasini Tera paran paya Tera paran paya Suno meri Devi Parvatavasini Tera paran paya Tera paran paya
Pan supari dwaja nariyal
Pan supari dwaja nariyal
Pan supari dwaja nariyal
Pan supari dwaja nariyal
Le tere ved chadhaya
ले तेरे भेद चढ़ाया
O suno meri Devi
पर्वतवासिनी तेरा पारन पाया तेरा पारन पाया
सतयुग द्वापर त्रेता मध्ये
सतयुग द्वापर त्रेता मध्ये
सतयुग द्वापर त्रेता मध्ये
सतयुग द्वापर त्रेता मध्ये
कलियुग राज
समाया
कलियुग राज समाया ओ सुनो मेरी देवी
पर्वतवासिनी तेरा पारन पाया तेरा पारन पाया
धूप दीप नैवेद्य आरती
धूप दीप नैवेद्य आरती
धूप दीप नैवेद्य आरती
धूप दीप नैवेद्य आरती
मोहन भोग लगाया
मोहन भोग लगाया
ओ सुनो मेरी देवी
पर्वतवासिनी तेरा पारन पाया तेरा पारन पाया
तेरा पारन पाया दुर्गे दुर्गे everybody no drum now this is just us Durge jai jai ma Durge everybody Durge Durge jai jai ma Kali kapalini ma everybody
कपालिनी माँ
Jagadodayini ma
जगदोदायिनी माँ महाम्बे जय जय माँ
Maha Ambe Jai Jai Ma from your heart now sing for she listening to you Jai Durge Durge one more time Durge Jai Jai Ma Durge, 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 Jai Jai Ma. Shri Adi Shakti Mata Ki Jai. Everybody, please have your seat. Make yourself comfortable. We have a lot to do tonight. Tonight is our last night. Sitting where you are, let's pray together now. Gajananam, help me. Everybody, lift your voice. Kapeta Jambu Uma Sutam Sho Namami Viganeshwara Sarvamangala Mangalye
Shive Sarvartha Sarike
Sharanye
Trayambike Gauri
Narayani.
Namostute.
Think about your Baba, think about your Guru, think about your mother and father if they are not with us anymore. Wherever these people are, we spoke a lot about mother and parents. Remember them in your prayer now. Guru the Brahma, everybody.
Guru the Vishnu.
Guru the Devo.
Maheshwara.
Guru the Sakshat.
Param Brahma.
Tasmai Shri.
Guru Namaha.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Everybody.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo, come with me together. Bhagavate Vasudevaya. One last time. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. With your hands together now, Akshi. Talk to your mother. We're going to do Sumiran. And you ask her, mother, come and awaken inside of me, Ma. I could be my own enemy. When I think it hard to get up to offer that jal, when I think it hard to get up and pick the neem leaf, to pick the flowers, to offer the flower in the car, I am becoming very lazy, Ma. But if you are active inside of me, if you work through me, if you give me the vitality to do it, Ma, I could conquer a mountain. Give me the strength to fight the battles that I am facing in my life. In whichever form the demon take, bless me that you are with me. Give me the strength. Stand with me, Mother. As you give me the armor, as you give me the weapons, as you give me the knowledge that I know how to fight my fights. Ma, please bless me tonight. Stand with me, and tomorrow when this yag is complete, remain with me. Together, you say your prayers, I go and say my prayers. You talk to her. Gauri Shambhu Gira Guru Govinda Ganapati Gang Sumire Vyasa Vashagarta Devi Katha Prasanna Jasudeha Mat जो जगमात मदीना लेकर जही रूप को माती प्रेरक ध्यान सकल निगम उत सामानी पीले का जगवान मातु भवानी के चरण नमो नमः सुखकान गौरी शंभु गिरा गुरु गोविंद गणपति का सुमिरे व्यास भाष करता देवी कथा प्रसंग या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्ति रूपेण संस्थिता नमस्यै या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शांति रूपेण संस्थिता नमस्यै देवी सर्वभूतेषु दयारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्यै नमस्यै नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः Shri Adi Shakti Mata ki Jai. Devotees, tonight the Gita book, Pustak, the book of the Bhagwat Gita has been sarhaved. Different type of puja is getting ready to close off. In this type of prayer, Visarjan is going to be done. Visarjan, by definition, after you call the Devata and you say, sit here please, I need you to remain here for the duration of the prayer. It is now time to do Visarjan. It is time to live and say, dear mother, dear father, in the form of Shiva Baba. Tonight we come to the end of our prayer. Tomorrow it will not have prasad making. It will not have singing. It will not have reading. So we want to close with your permission. Please allow us to end the prayer properly. So that if tomorrow we do fast without salt, we eat salt food, we don't do this amount of havan, whatever it is, don't let bad happen. Don't let sickness, trouble come. I'm saying it this way so you know what you are doing when you have prayers. Tonight, we enter into Devi Bhagwat. This is book 11, chapter 15. Lord Vishnu is talking in this section. In our previous discourse in the Mahatyam, we have heard how when you, and I mentioned it about bathing the boy, I'm using different examples so it would tickle your brain a little bit. Boy and girl getting married, and Pandit talk about bathing them in Gobar. Oh God, what is Pandit wicked? Oh boy. Oh boy. But then I go ask you, do you know why Hindu, when somebody says Hindu, do you know why we worship the cow? Nutshell Katha, you know, I had to go and do a little revision for you quickly. If somebody says you're a Hindu, what do you believe in? What makes you a Hindu? The first thing you say, well, Pandit, of all the things I hold dear in this life, the trees are there. I bought a fig tree, I bought a tulsi tree, I bought every tree it have. All is holy. Every planetary, all the planets, the sun, the moon, everybody have God in it. Imagine Hanuman Baba is not human, he's a crossbreed, hybrid, half this, half that. That have value too. Man, woman, the goddess is God. You know, we just say God in his wisdom, God in she wisdom is what Hindu believe. We find God in everything. But of all the forms, you have a certain love for this cow. You have a different love for the cow. One day I was doing prayers abroad. Here the scenario where everybody had to run here. So we're there in New York and it's concrete right through. And I reached and I asked, Auntie, did you get the gobar? So Auntie said, well, Baba, you have no cow in the field across the road and it's concrete. But in today's world, gobar is sold in places like eBay and Amazon in little form, like let me say, like it is look like root. They just dry it and they sell it, and the person buy it, they wet it and they use it in their prayer. So it come like you don't have an excuse. Truthfully, if you want it in Trinidad, you could buy it in that way. So the little boy is about, the grandson is about 5 years old at the time. So you know everybody had a little puppy, the little pompek kind of breed. Says, Baba, well, we can't get cow dung. Could we use puppy gobar? Innocent, eh? Not disrespectful. He didn't say it with any malice intended. But think about it. And God make everything. Where we now say, and we just bow to everything. Watch all the religious bit here. Elephant is God. The lion is God. The snake is God. The dog is God. So how come? Really speaking. Then you understand why. Understand what I'm saying, eh? You understand why we just make sure Baba it have cow and it have bull, bison. We have what the male, we only want the female. Young children today don't understand why. Let me explain for them. Eh? If you know this part, forgive me, I summarize it. You know the Katha, when Mother Earth takes the cow, female, heifer form, and she's going to beg Lord Vishnu to come as Krishna. You know that part. Sri Ram is no longer on the earth. He went back. But we have to get Krishna to come. So she's walking, imagine, to Vaikunt. And as she's going, all the devatas say, Ma, we want to witness this moment. So Lord Shiva sits over this eye, the right eye of the cow. Lord Brahma sits here. Surya sits on this horn. Chandrama sits on this horn. The Vedas sat in the four hoof of the cow. When you go down and you see the decorating the hoof of the cow, it's because of what was sitting in the cow. Like that, the knee, the hip joint, every joint was saturated with a devata. Ma, we want to come too. Imagine a big maxi and it loading now with passenger. Going. Yamraj sits on the tail, where the tail starts, where the butt is of the cow. He sits there. So if you go to Gaudan and you see time to offer the tarpan, how do you offer tarpan for Gaudan? We don't get kush grass. They take the milk, the tarpan, the tilanjali, and they offer it on the top of the tail of the cow. Because Yamraj in that living form is sitting there. Dear God, I anoint you. I am offering to you. Please bless it so that my soul could go easy. If you see it, that is why. If you ever go and you see somebody take the tail, when people have different, what we just call it, cattle boil, the little something here, they just take the tail of the cow and unchain people's eye when they have different disease, when the eyes bloodshot and the vessels want to burst and they want to take away different things. I'm taking the tail now and I unchain the eye. Why? Because of the devata sitting in the tail. So as they were going, more and more devatas come. So follow me. I'm talking, I say in it, USA. Everything has God in it. Everything is made by God. The chicken, the fish, the goat, the hog, the dog, everybody has God in it. But how come, I'm talking straight for children, me not nearly, follow me. How come if I consume meat, I could eat the chicken, I could eat the fish, I could eat those things, but the cow have a different rule to it? Because remember, as a Hindu, I don't touch beef products, beef byproducts. Why? If the chicken have one little light inside it, the fish have one light inside it, but because at this part where she walking, imagine, just my number, yes, just saying it for children to understand, many lights, or imagine 1,000 lights sit down inside her she. So because of the amount of devatas, if you ever hear somebody say, it is as if it is a temple, this is where that is coming from. Because of the religious nature now, the cow skin have a devata on it. When you see somebody bathe the cow, when somebody have death, a lady miscarriaging, one after the other, and you want to do something to get a little help with that, to stop, to cut that, you take your hand and you're going to bathe the cow now, and you catch your sip little water that dripping from she back and you pass it on your body. That is one of the solutions. Because of the devata living in the skin or the fine hair that sit on mother back. If you ever go to Gaudan and you see the people making a big fuss about bathing the cow, this is why. Mother now full, the maxi full. And she walking, still going dire, all the children with she. Lakshmi Mata reach. Lakshmi Mata, wife of Lord Vishnu, we know that. They're going to meet her husband. We know that too. She says, well, mother, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, I want to go and witness it too. Don't mind only going to see my husband. I want to be in this moment. When great moments, when big moments is happening, the person who get to see, remember we learned that the first night. I witness it, I get the blessing as if I did it. All right. So they started looking this cow. Wait, have a seat for the lady. Every joint, every part of the cow saturated. It had a delta. The maxi full. She said, okay, no problem. I'll go ahead. I'll go next time. Get through. Brahma, using his sense, says, mother, use the lady our good luck. We might reach by him. He might hear everything we have to say. But without your fortune, he will never answer our prayer. We will never get through. You have to go with us. When you are with somebody, when Lakshmi is with somebody, their success, their desires are met and success is guaranteed. Mother, the only way, the only place I have in this animal, in this vehicle, is the waste inside the intestine. What we call gobar. Mother, if you sit inside of that gobar today, from today, if somebody asks you, use the Hindu, Jai Bhagwan. If somebody asks you, where is Lipe when you have prayers for? Think what I'm saying? Because, well, that is important. Be bound to do that. Follow me? He says, mother, whenever prayer is going to be done, if you don't mark that spot, that place is not fit to invite a Devta to stand up there. So think now, you have your altar, but be honest with yourself. In that home, it is half fresh. It might have liquor. Children, everybody big. Children making. This is a house. But I want to transform the house now into a temple to hold my God for the duration of this prayer. So, what makes the difference? When you lipe and you put Lakshmi to purify the spot, then put the Devta on it. You know it. You ever went to a funeral? You ever see how it is lipe under the box? Let it be fit to invite the Devta to stand up here. Then he says, mother, further, if you stay in this low, this is just the waste of the animal. This is not the best throne that is worthy of your position. But Ma, if you accept it, wherever people put you, the gobar, bad people, people with bad intention, let me use the word bandit, cannot come. So when you go now to pray, and it have something, Sitaram, it have something called tantric worship, tamasic worship, those things are real. If the Pandit, only forgive me, if the Pandit only sing sattvic prayers and talk about when you sing Hanuman and you sing Chalisa and you do this, then the person will never know it have bad, but it have bad. There is bad, it is possible. Let me give you an example of how somebody could take a prayer and turn it into bad. There is different categories of mantra. Mantra that is used for different purpose. Imagine sitting here tonight, there's a lady, after 20 years, 30 years, husband getting a little wayward, he watching everybody named Hernandez and Fernandez and blah, blah, blah. It have a prayers to pull back my husband to me. Follow me. Vashikaran mantra is a type of prayer. Mother is same Durga. Mother, I am calling you and I'm asking you, please, this fella like he getting a little sideway. He going a little off track, pull him back. Control the mind. The person who have a parent here tonight, your child addicted to something. Sit down. If anybody have to come in, I'll come in here. Don't worry about me. Come and sit down. If this child become addicted and they're going off track, dear God, hold the brain and pull it back where you have to go. No problem. That is the purpose behind the prayer. That is what it creates for. But if a person want to be lusty, if a person want to run behind somebody else, husband or wife, it is a common thing that you could use Om Namah Shivaya and I praying for my neighbor to fall down. Think what I'm saying? Nobody know the prayer of another person's heart. Gita tell you, you could be sattvic or the same person could be tamasic, but they're putting up the same red flag. Hanuman Baba, Jai, Roche, now. But I pray, dear God, my neighbor across the road, help him. Thing going good with me, I want thing go good with he. But he across the road saying, you see, that guy sitting there, he feel he too good. Mash him up. Same red flag, same road. You follow me? So the person could take this Vashikaran mantra now, and it have methods. You see, when, all you like to celebrate Valentine, Muslim have it, Hindu have it, Christian have it. You use mantra like that and you blow on the flowers. Everybody like to carry the flowers for the girl. You ever wonder where that come from? When you give the girl the flowers and poor things, she get to tulbe. Right? And all of a sudden now she love you. Understand that flowers sometimes, depending on who you're dealing with, is come with a little jadoo, a little black magic. Now, if people could pray like that, this is the problem. I don't see who is bad. Maybe in the Indian movie they just look horrible and scary and you could identify the bad person. But just like Potna coming for Krishna in a beautiful form, I am having funeral and funeral prayer, funeral, here was in cemetery work, tamasic prayer where people could put their name in grave for unrested souls. And in Gita I tell you, you worship spirit, you will go to spirit, so that means it have something there. We don't pray like that, but it don't mean it don't exist. I don't want people to come and put anything in my box. I don't want nobody to bring cemetery dirt and put it in my box. I tell you inside trick here. That is why Hindu don't say if you go military funeral, they just want to put shoes, hat, the badge, the gun too, for the purpose of walking, and then they just take it out. But they had to put all this Somerset inside the box. People just come and say, I'm a friend, I want to put perfume too. No. Just put our flowers, please. Put flowers alone. You can't put any and anything here. This family have to move on. So, if you happen to go to a funeral, watch on the ground, you'll see the gobar. Mother, if you stand in this property, people who have a bad way, bad intention, bad mind, they will have to stay by the road, but they dare not come inside. You ever went to a funeral and you see people across the road, but nah, me going. I want you to know, now that I get the inside track, check yourself next time you go see it. You just know who is who. God to show it. When you go to bathe the dead and you see the people take gobar and they put it under the body, inside the coffin. You bathe the body now, just like when we bathe the Dolahin. You bathe the dead corpse are getting ready to offer it into the fire. The person makes sin the whole life. Time to offer them, clean them, God. Bathe them with milk, dahi, etc. Where we talked about last time. Before you put the body in the box, put gobar, little smear, imagine you just take your finger and you dab it so, kush grass, and then put down the body. So in the transit, as it coming from where you bathe or in the cemetery, how you call it, the Das and Buddha and whosoever, and you come into your place, don't let unrested soul touch it. Gobar is what is keep it off. Ma, wherever the gobar is spread, you protect from thief, from bandit, from corruption. So when you go wedding now and you see Pua, and this Pua who just fix it, ladies, the kalsa, whether they put the boy or the girl name inside and the dressing fancy thing now, with, you ever see it on the kalsa? Don't let nasty hands touch this. You're going to a wedding and you hear why I couldn't get married to Barry boy. See that little It is have plenty in that It is have people is wish the girl was mine. I seen it earlier. That is why when the boy and the girl get married, and all you know what I'm saying, and the mother just go upstairs and have to hide on the way. Listen to me, I'm telling you in case you have a wedding. As they come upstairs, one like me, I sweating. For my wedding, man, I pull off kurta, ready to go and bathe. The best thing that I want to do is like woman from my diabetes. Take off clothes, but when the mother know, if they get the hairbrush, if bad people get that underway and they do their dirty deeds, you will see trouble. So if it's in a garbage bag, just take up and throw. Me ain't talking about separating this or that. Just bag it, pelt it on our bed. We go deal with that after. But do not let nasty people get it. It have a risk. If you understand it have a risk, you understand why your gobar have value. When you have your normal puja and you worship your little gori, watch how we just get catch. What you just do with your gori when you finish. All you know what I'm talking about? The little gobar mountain. This is why you just worship she. Why you just worship think what I'm saying? Were you worshiping the dung of an animal for? It has something in that. When you worship the Lakshmi and the prayer is finished, don't pelt it in the river. Mother, I worship you here, mix it in some water and mop out your house. And you hear people say, I just clean my house when I have prayers. I'm going to clean back my house. How you cleaning it? Lakshmi Mata, when you dilute it, it's a little, it has no scent, you see nothing, it has no color on the tile, nothing. Mother, stand up here, and when this finish, no bad dream, no quarreling, bless the house with money. Your older people used to do it when Diwali time, they used to leap it, chulhan, all kind of thing. Mother, come back to this house. Mother, bring back barakat, etc. So in different ways, we use it. When somebody only ever went, other religion, is use our incense. Today in our prayer, we was using, I don't know if you ever see the Chamundeshwari, this had different shape, incense on the stick, different thing. All you know where you're burning there? Think about it. Where is the black thing? Gobar. What is agarbatti? Agarbatti is gobar mixed with dry flowers, petals. When all them temple in India have flowers, oh God. Think what I'm saying, they're taking the flowers and they're mixing it in the gobar, and they might put like jasmine oil and other rose oil and all those things, but gobar is the core. And when you light it, remember gobar is just processed grass, that is how it is burned. So now that you're burning this Lakshmi, it is cleaning the place. Understand the value of your gobar. If somebody confuse you, they see it in Guyana, they just get confused. They say hardi and gobar is the same thing. Lakshmi Mata didn't make no plan with no hardi plant. This is why we don't use the poppy gobar, we don't use the bison gobar. Lakshmi Mata didn't make no deal there. This is why when you take the hardi and you put the saffron on the berry, partner, you could put a green carrot, you could put a Christophini, you get about the same amount of blessing. None have Lakshmi in it. There's a difference. So you strive to get the correct thing for your prayers. Shri Adi Shakti Mata Ki Jai. Tonight, we're hearing so much about this gobar. Lord Vishnu is being asked by Narad Muni, you have been talking about overcoming the marks on the body. You have been talking about the body being created based on karma. When we talk about why God is make some people blind, deaf. Imagine the person who have the kind of mind, they look normal. Remember, God make everybody. If you miss these conversations, I'm just going it over for you. Imagine God make everybody, but He makes some people schizophrenic. There are people that will tell you, I am a man, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, a hard sound. You know, sometimes you truck past on the road and you hear clang or, you know, something make you jump. And then, my name is Susan. In the head. Now, me and you might laugh at that. But until you have to deal with this. Okay, all right, easy example. Everybody loves their mother. What you could do the day when your mother become suffering from dementia or Alzheimer's? I just do prayers with these people. And the mother was the most loving, hospitable person. I just enjoy doing jug for this lady. The first time I do prayers was in 1995. And over the years, as you get older, you give younger pundits a chance to do Bedi Puja. To be honest, with COVID and everything, I can't tell you when last I get to sit and do Puja. Like for Yagnas. So I say this year I want to do it. So inside of me, all might feel I working hard. But I really getting to enjoy doing prayers, not for any and anybody, but for people who enjoy doing the prayers. They want to get right. In the same way, this lady was somebody, you know, I'll go my extra mile for because of how she used to pray. One day, doctor diagnosed her with dementia. And it started get from bad little things, major things. Started misplaced key, misplaced phone, forget the name of she daughter, forget she have a daughter, and it going. But I'm a mother. When somebody have Alzheimer's and they reach that, you know, you think what's in it. Somebody tell you you have a sickness. You know the first thing you do, you doubt that person. Somebody ever tell you, but you said so. You know the first thing you say, you lie. I never say that. I never tell you I do that. It is starting to get rough. The same mother now want a light stove. Forget the stove. Ma, look what you're doing. You could have burned down the house, girl. I never do that. Who tell you I do that? Ma, look, you want to go outside. She walk out one day and going. Me, I know where she going. And she feels she going to pick up she's 6-year-old son. Son is 50-something years old now. But the brain plain. God make that. And you know the test is come? When mommy decide to leap it with she go back. Think what I'm saying, when they see they getting pampers and they have dementia, God alone, I am telling you, don't RT me, never RT me. RT, you see the person who have patience with people like that, that has God in them. That is man or woman, as the case might be. See, when somebody say they love, you love good. But you see, when somebody functional and they are capable and they can take up money from the wallet and give you, man, I love you too bad. I love you. See, when God tests that love, not everybody just passed that test. This girl was working in a private hospital, so she had little training. Would get up every morning and expect to find a pampers in the sink, a pampers on the stove, you name it. And this girl battle and clean and clean and clean and things I never hear, I never experience. The same person you love, the kind of things that this brain is do, and she never do it. That is the deadly part. And if a child make a mistake and you hit them a slap or you quarrel with them, okay, ma, from today, me I go do that again. This person can't do that. Imagine how frustrated they is. Find that person for me and ask them. If they do ask, why did God make my mother this way? That rough, eh? Think what I'm saying. If you had to live like that, that rough, eh? God make that, you know. Narad Muni is saying, no matter what fault, flaw is on the body, you are talking about purifying the body. He just described for him how, whether you are Brahman, Kshatri, Vaishya, people wear the janu, the string on the chest, calling Dwij. What is that about? When that string using a lot of Gayatri, the person purifies the body from the previous sin. From the hence we just wear the string. Not only Pandit. What's Hanuman Baba? He have one too. He's not even human. He's half monkey, half human. He could stand up straight. He's not purebred monkey. But it is a prayer, it is a ritual, just like when we cut the hair, just like when we feed them the first time, a sanskar, just like the funeral when we bathe in the dead person, God let the person go. You say that the person is going to be purified of past sins that is now plaguing the body. Save their mind, save their body, protect them from hormonal imbalance, protect them from... You explained all of this. But I heard you say that the person who could take basma, vibhuti, that person could do the same as well. Please help me understand why. What if I ask you here tonight, why your chandan let's go up? Think what I'm saying, eh? You come in the Yagyashala and you get a tick on your forehead. You ever hear an old person? I remember when I was small and doing prayers and you know you're hustling. People like Barry Papa would I say, Pandit, where me ticker? You give me no ticker. Young children today, you give no ticker, you know the value. So I'm reading this for them. Why is this of value? When the year closing and that ticker have a little value, As I explained last night, today is Ekadasi. A special Ekadasi. This come one day for the year. And when you get the chandan that come from that havan, it gives you a little blessing. So I want you, just like how we talk about our Gobar and everybody understand Gobar, just a little bit understand something about this tikka here tonight. Let me go, everybody. As Lord Vishnu started to talk to him about some of the rules pertaining the tilak and where the tilak is come from, why did it put it on your forehead, what is basma, etc. Jai Bhole Baba Tab Sharan. Oh, let help the clock. Jai Bhole Baba Tab Sharanam. Jai Bhole Baba Tab Sharanam. Jai Samba Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam. Gayatri Pushaye Shurasi Bhasma Bhasma Lithayatam Viri Hoye Tat Paryate Bhasma Sagar Gayatri Tam Jaya Bhole Baba Tab Sharanam Jaya Bhole Baba Tab Sharanam Jaya Bhole Baba Tab Sharanam Jaya Samba Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam Jaya Samba Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam Ye Bhasma Dharana Ye Tam Bhasma Ye Shiva Shiva Baladi Tena Ye Nar Ye Ati Pratipal Ye Na Sankalpe Jaya Bhole Baba Bhole Baba Tab Sharanam. Everybody Jaya Samba Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam Jaya Samba Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam Jaya Samba Sada Shiva Tab Sharanam. Prem Savalo Mahapati Mahadeva Ki Jai. The tilak that the person does wear, the tikka that the person does wear, some of this you're going to. It is give you a little insight about the person. Alright, let me put it at test. If I come with 3 lines across my forehead, we call that tripunda. For 3 lines. Let me just call it simple. 3 lines. Who, 10 to 1, who do I pray to? Who do I follow? Lord Shiva. Right, good. If I have the white one with 2 little lines and it is come on the bridge of my nose and it going back up, I pray to Lord Krishna. Let me say Hare Krishna, but not limited to it, but I just say in Hare Krishna because it means that that person don't eat onion and garlic. It's telling you now about the diet. Don't offer them that. They will not accept it. If the person has a red tikka, big, nice red tikka there, 10 to 1, they worship the Devi. So in simple language, the tikka have a little bit of information in it, but it have a purpose. He says the person who anoints the forehead, O Narad, that person is now ready to offer prayer because of the chakra that is sitting here, the concentration, the funny feeling we just get when we dance the finger like that. It is bringing a certain amount of purification to the person. Why this place is not only here, we just put here for the different devatas that the person is calling upon the body. Last night, for example, we hear this partika on the pregnant girl belly. I never hear that. Alright. He says, when you put the ash from the Havan Kun, when Gayatri is offered, it purifies the person. Simple language. This ash is called Basma. It is better than if you take gold and you decorate your body. Better than if you take how it is called the dyes, but the girl them is put on their hand. How? Mehendi. Right. All the pretty thing. You see people putting tattoo. And it might be a prayer. But better than that prayer is the basma from the Hawan. In your prayer home, Gayatri, we talked about Gayatri last night in a nutshell. Every time I say one Gayatri, I am burning the sin of 24 hours. I could be putting Surya flag, Satnarayan flag, Ganesh flag, you name the prayer. Any pundit, every pundit will say Gayatri 3 times. That is happened by you. Check back yourself, your Baba. He will say it 3 times just before the final offering. But why? We're doing that for. The morning and the prayers 10 to 1, you're getting vexed the most. Somebody tripping you off, not so? Somebody here doing what they're supposed to do, God, I'm getting vexed. So, the person doing the prayer, the first one, forgive me for every impure thought I had. You see this husband? God, I wish he could be dead. May I do nothing, but I think it. Forgive me, God. The second one, for everybody who does real use Yankee and little language and mother this and father that. Forgive me, God. That is why you're doing the second one. And the third one, if my hand do something, that's the morning you just want to hit all the children and grandchildren. Do what you have to do. In case I do something, or a thief and knee from Barry tree, but I'm going to offer it in the baby, God accept my knee belief. But you didn't ask for it. You didn't ask the tree, you thief it. But you're coming to offer is yours now. In case I make a mistake like that, forgive me. So in your prayer, you're using it, you're accustomed to it. Let the person charge the basma using Gayatri, and you are using it to overcome sins from your previous birth. Don't matter what caste, don't matter what the circumstance, don't matter what the person is facing in this life, if they use the basma, they are going to be able to overcome all forms of predicament, sickness, trouble, past sins, etc. Who is the person? Let me test you, your Hinduness here tonight. Who is the person that's rubbed basma, ash on their body? I tell you it last night. Lord Shiva. Do you know he does do that for a reason? He's a smart guy, you know. He's getting in trouble. Mother Parvati just gave him good. For those of you that know about the Yagna, you're going to see tonight we have a lingam, we have a tulsi, we have the chausat. When the prayer is finished, they go offer prasad. They just offer prasad like this. So the one by the shaligram, sometimes they take it back and they just mix it in the kitchen. They share, right? They will take from the tulsi, they could take from the book one, they could take from where they offer. But whatever, and remember, they say, remember how the stupid pundit teaching it. Whenever you offer something by Shiv Baba, never touch it and say, ah boy, no, look, I get through, I get a piece of fig. You ever see people go on Shivratri night, but mommy, how come look tanti her real barfi and we ain't getting none? How come they offering everything by the lingam and none are coming back to we? It is an example of Lord Shiva getting a curse. It happens more than once. He's a guy that is getting in trouble a lot. It so happened that from Bhagwat Puran, in our next summary here, Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu lime in together for children. And Lord Shiva addressing Lord Vishnu, he said, Prabhu, tell me how come the sun is raised in the east? Why we just bow to the sun? Why this, why that? And he asked him question after question. And Lord Vishnu gave him the answer. Anything he asked him, give him. When he finished, time to pay Guru Dakshina now. He said, Baba, let me take out your food for you now. For the elders here, you know, when long time you take Guru Diksha, you get christened, the Guru is to take a little morsel, let me say 1 pinch, and feed the child. From the jota of the Guru's plate, the person eat a little something to get blessed. So Lord Vishnu leave a little prasad. Prasad is anything Vishnu touch. So from he jota, he leave a little something in the leaf. Imagine your sahari leaf, he leave a little something on the side. He says, Shiv Baba, the yours. Dear blessing. Lord Shiva, wait. 1, 2, 3. All gone. When he gone home now, the goddess home, Kartik, Ganesh, everybody. Girl, I get to line with Prabhu today. And whoo, I get to eat real parsa. I feel like the light of the universe going down inside of me. He's celebrating. He was so happy. What she do? Every lady here, where you that do? Good job, eh? Where my say? I just bow to your foot. I as wife bow to your foot. Use the captain of this family. Use the captain of this ship. Use the one that is guide we. Right? You get prasad. You get something good. Merit. You have something of value. Did you think about me? All right. Your wife is nothing. The lady just get real vexed. If you hear about the discourse, it's trouble. She say, all right, your wife is nothing. What about your two sons? Them is nothing. Okay. From today, I put a strap on him. Nobody is ever going to eat your jota. When Shiva touch something, don't touch it. This is why, as great as Mahadev is, you don't say Shiv Arpanam. Think what I say. You say Krishna Arpan. Krishna Arpan, in his name I give this. In Gita, I say give it in my name. Call my name. Worship me in everything that you're doing. Give it to me. Call my name and it will be purified. I will give you the faith. I will give you the strength. You're going to wake up Shivratri night. Don't worry. But Shiv Nirmalayam is the name of the offering. The literal thing that is being offered by the Lingam or by the Shiva. That is why if you see people taking out Parsad and you see they take out a little Katura, something like this, as a day, take it up and put it by he and forget it. The idea that I'm going to take out a big terrier, nothing wrong, you can take out your terrier, but all of it go by Shiv Baba. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes, for ease, put a small amount and leave all by it. Shiv Baba, the study get in trouble. Think about it. This Lord Shiva, in a different discourse, Ganesh Puran, how the man didn't know Ganesh was his son. How he could take up that trishul and hit the child, whoop in the head. So God have mercy now. It have a discourse in Shiv Puran before. It is an example of how the sin of the father is follow on the son. There was a great battle. It have two people that is called skin problem, Mali and Sumali. And the Devatas, you know the story. Devatas fighting demons. And they go in. Lord Shiva lift the Trishul and he seen Sumali coming. And as he let it go, Surya Narayana Swami come between. And the Trishul hit Surya Narayana Swami on the chest. Lie down lifeless on the ground. The father of Surya is a Muni by the name of Kashyap Muni. Kashyap Muni. Kashyap Muni gets so vexed. He says, Shiva, you will live to see the death of your own son and it will be caused by this Trishul. Today you're causing me to gripe and grieve. You will live to see your own son lie down dead because of this Trishul. The life will jump out of his body. And you will be so blinded with rage, you would do it and you wouldn't realize where it is. Lord Shiva humbled down. He didn't mean to do it. Take the strap. By the prayers that this father says, he revived Surya. Surya says, Daddy, where you do, man? How you could give Mahadev Baba sin a strap? Surya Narayana says, what my father say go happen, he go fall. But just like how I live back, just when your son fall, he go live back. So Ganesh Baba is revived. So karma is plain there. It have many and more examples. Too much to list. With Lord Shiva. So what does Lord Shiva do? Mahadev Baba, knowing this part that we read in here, utilizes the basma that is burnt, offerings that are placed into the fire, and he's rubbing it on his body to become free from the effects of karma, to be free from the effects of that type of shrap from my last life. It is following me into this life. I don't want that. Okay, Lord Shiva doing it. Fine, thy Lord Shiva. You ever see Naga Sadhu? Naga Sadhu is a breed of sadhus that don't even wear clothes. Most of the time, you'll see them when they have Kumbh Mela in India. Every I can't remember how much years. You'll see them coming from the Himalaya. People who worship Shiva paint this ash on their body. Why are they doing that? I don't want the sin. I don't want the karma. I don't want the trouble to follow me. If the person knows the value of Bhasma, when they are going to offer prayer to Shiva, if they have the vibhuti on their forehead, the Bhasma, vibhuti, same thing. Even the most wretched person, even the person who will bad talk Shiva, the person who will cause damnation, who has made mistakes, who have made all types of heinous acts against women, children, etc., their prayer would be accepted and forgiveness is given to such a person. If a person wears gold, you know when you go wedding, you just say you have to get 5 pieces of gold for the gift. The metal. He says, of the metal, Vishnu says, I am gold. So when you bless the Mangal Sutra, for example, and it is sitting on the body, you're saying, Vishnu Baba, make this girl strong. Give she the strength and the tenacity to do all that she have to do. Let me just say, where we talk about making children, maintaining our home, still have the job, and do it with a smile. Give she the strength to do it. That is why those things are blessed. And the husband is given it. God bless you with strength too, divine strength, to do all that you have to do. To have patience with a husband like me. Even if the person wear gold, gold cannot be compared to the strength of this Bhasma. Whether the person is doing Sandhya when you get up 6 o'clock in the morning, when the person is changing their Janev, when the person is doing Jap, when the person is doing Gayatri Jap, when the person is doing fasting, it is only going to be more potent or more powerful when they have the tilak of the ashes from their prayer, the vibhuti on their forehead. Sometimes you're saying your prayer, but you're mispronouncing the word. The person who has the ashes on their forehead, he or she is not going to incur sin when they make mistakes. An example, when you're reading your Bilva Ashtakam, bay leaf has some rules in it. In the bay leaf discourse, it tells you if you take a bay leaf and you go in and offer it to the lingam, and it tear, it have a hole, it rip, it in some way deficient. You know, sometimes it come from the tree and instead of 3 parts, it only have 2. The lash, listen, the lash is that you will incur eye problems, eyesight problems, cataract type problem. This is why sometimes people say, oh, I offer 1,008. That's good. But I could be offering 1,008 bad leaves. It is better I offer one good one. It might yield more for me. The person who makes these type of offering, maybe you're offering stale flowers. One day I went to do prayers, and the lady said, Babs, I don't have help. There's a problem anywhere you go now. I don't have help, but I want to cook every takari. Could, imagine Sunday is the prayer, right? Book with me. Monday, could I make the rice, put it in the deep freeze? Tuesday, chana, put it in the deep freeze. Roti Wednesday, put it in the deep freeze. Thursday, and you understand what I'm saying? And Sunday morning before everybody come, I go well hot it up. Don't tell nobody nothing about it. And then you're going to ask, well, that if it's wrong, if somebody say it wrong, understand me? If it's wrong, why is it wrong? You are the Hindu asking you. Then you're going to tell me, Babs, me I know the rule, the timeline, the time frame for cooking. You understand what I say? Because remember what you say, what do you think make fresh? Fresh is a broad term, you know. Fresh is a very broad term. The problem is your spoilage or stale. According to Gita, tamasic food is stale food. The rule for food or prasad, when it is going to be offered, let it be made 1 pahar before it is offered. So this is where the practice of the morning for the prayer. I am cooking. 3 hours is a pahar. So it's still fresh. No bacteria, no spoilage, no issue like that. So people cook the morning for certain things. So imagine if you're not offering, and we just do this for wedding and all kind of thing. And if you're not offering the kurma, I could make it sweets night for the wedding. Thursday night, I'm making X, Y, and Z. But me are going to offer it in my prayers. You understand the difference? It is just something to eat. Everybody understand? Somebody asked me once, could I, this child died. And the child is well like cheese piece. Could I offer kiss bread and cheese piece? The problem is it's not fresh. All you understand that? So if you want to offer the bread, nothing is wrong. Once it clean, once it makes sattvic, you could offer it. There's nothing wrong. Make your own bread and you'll get optimum blessing. Prem se bolo Adi Shakti Mata ki jai. Narad Muni is listening that when a person is going contrary, let me say, or find stale stuff or old stuff or unclean stuff, it ever happen? You fasting, good. And he now hitting KFC down the road. The person in the puja store down the road. The cook, you hire somebody to cook your roti, them eating hog, dog, and you are frying roti down the road in Boglagawi. Think what I'm saying? It's real. This is practical. You want to help, yes. But remember, you're trying to offer something of a certain caliber. So I doing prayers, but maybe the man who helping me cut the bamboo, you think he fasting? In case I am making these type of errors, let the Bhasma remove this mistake. Let it cleanse me of this mistake. Let me not incur the sin. When he listened to all of this, Narad Muni, imagine, sometimes when somebody likes something, when me and you talking, and you start to get information like this, you just want to know more. Narad Muni say, why? Why is it that this could give me all this amount of blessing? Now I understand this come like a get out of jail free card. In case somebody contaminate my prayer, me encouraging shortcut. I'm telling you why it is done. Follow me? Then you're going to understand the value. But the next question is, why this so potent? How is this little thing on my forehead able to give me so much help? Now I understand when I'm walking in the Yagnas, they put Tika on my forehead. Now I see Keshava himself, I was giving Tika every night. And I auntie said, but Baba, first time I see, you take your time to get Tika. Now you're understanding why. It has something there. When you understand your prayers, trust me, it is make a big difference. I hope all are learning, Let me go. He says, Mahavishnu, tell me why. Pahi, 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 pahi. Parvati Nanda Gajanana. करता ये ना ये आतीतम ब्राह्मणों ये हटयाते मध्या प्रतिपाल ये ना वैकुंठ ये ना शिशुपल्ट पाहि पाहि पुंडक ये ना मिदक त्रिपुंड चतिया ये ना ये याति नात्र ये ना भाला ये तम त्रिपुंड ये ना ये भस्मा पाहि 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 पार्वती नंदा गजानना पार्वती नंदा गजानना विष्णु भगवान की जय. The best form of Bhasma. Did you know it have rules for the wood you put in the Havan Kund? If I ask you, you are the Hindu, where's the best wood to put? Where's the rule? I understand just now you say, Babs, the bay leaf have to be complete. Everybody understand me with that one? That's the best bay leaf to offer. Good. The flowers, get our flowers that have a scented. It have a little sweet scent. You offer in perfume, I understand. I give sweet, I get sweet. I give in sweet rice, I get sweet. Good. I am offering flowers that have a sweetness. I am offering hibiscus, it have healthiness. If I have fever and I boil what we just offer hibiscus flower, and the water start to get that color, you drink it, fever gone. I have shortbread. You see the bluebell flowers where we just give Lord Shiva, and you get that tea blue. Drink it, you go see, you go calm down. All the lady and them who have menopause, God bless you, and you're getting anxiety attack. You drink that bluebell tea, and partner, you go tell me, oh nice and calm. you could get. So the flowers, understand me, inherently has a certain amount of benefit. If I tell you, take up $100 and put it by Durga Mata, you see the value in it. Understand what I say? The value of this gift. The same value is there in the flowers. If given the right flowers, I am giving you, mother, this healthy herb, dubgrass. That is where it is mashed up in the lab and it is make Andrews, Alka-Seltzer. So anybody who has acid reflux, no, blend it and drink that water. You can see ulcer gone. The person is given that type of gift, the herbs. Durga Mata does say, I'll sit in the plants, child, and I will support the life inside your body. When disease, infection come, aspirin, thin the blood, headache gone. It come from a tree. It didn't come from stone. People mash it up in a lab and they sell it back to you in a tablet and they say, wow. Remember the days I eating Saijan? Long time Saijan was popular and then you stop seeing it in the market, it disappear, and then somebody from America come and bring out moringa. Woo! And this thing make a resurgence, boy. Moringa tea and soap, everybody was Saijan now. Now you know the value of it. Mother says the entire Ayurveda, the Ved, is herbal science. What is it? The Shakti of Durga is in the plant. And if you use the plant, you will get the healing in your body. Imagine your mother come and she put Vicks on your forehead and she say, babe, don't worry, you're going to feel good. In the same way, she's in the plants, the need plant. When people during COVID was doing Sheetal Mata in the Navratri, the 6-day Katyayani form, and on that form you see the Nib leaf. Nib leaf don't really associate with Lakshmi Saraswati Durga. It's that Katyayani form. Because of the health, they say when you have pandemic, epidemic, when everybody getting measles, and they just take the ghee and rub it on the skin to Shanti, that is Sheetal Mata Katha. When people started to get sick, then they just burn in the belief. Mother, accept this and bless me with healing. Don't let the air spread the virus. Don't let it get worse. Don't let it spread. Save your children. Don't let it go. So the thing you're offering have so much of potency. Everybody understanding? Suppose now I went to do prayers and I was offering dar, and I offering something that have no merit. Suppose the flowers they have no nectar in it, but I giving flowers, man, giving. All right, let me give you an example. What's this one? I all go vex with me for this. When you have prayers home, easy question. When you have prayers home, which one it is used? White rice, brown rice? White rice, and why? What is the benefit of white rice? You look like the white man? Everything black bad? Brown rice is the the nutrients of the rice still in the rice. White rice is bleach rice. So the white rice is the least healthy one. Alright? But then where is the benefit of the rice, man? None. You know why? It will go grow. When you leave the coconut, watch how the coconut on the baby and you leave the eyes covered. The coconut could grow. And everybody know the one in the market with the 3 eyes showing. If you put that in the ground, it go rotten, but it will never grow. The white rice planted, will it grow? No, Baba. Brown rice, will it grow? No, Baba. Put down and it will grow. Then you will see when the people married and they just offer dan in the Pachina di Lawa, and you see they put dan in Govardhan Puja when they plant it, and you see when they're doing the Devi part with the mung under the way you call and chief for she to grow. That why is that important? Inside the seed it have a life. The Shakti inside it alive. It living. And when I give you that, bless me that in my life, when I'm sick, when I had trouble, send the Shakti to me so that I could get the help. But suppose I didn't know better, and we all get catch with this one. Suppose I did not know better and I was offering white rice. Somebody tell me put white rice. I put in. But I was making a mistake. Then the person just take ashes ever so often. If you go by a guru and he giving you tabich to wear, God to wear, the step 1 is to take ashes from the hawan where Gayatri burn and bathe Take off all the sin, all the cross, all the mistake, you name it. And people still go and bathe with lime and blue and all kind of craziness. As a Hindu, that don't have no value. That other people religion. Red lavender, white lavender. Partner, you are not a Baptist. Conduct yourself. You are a God-fearing Sanatanist. When you believe in the value of your Gayatri, you call on that Gayatri and say, Mother, clean this body. This vessel had too much of karma. I make too much of mistake and I paying for it now. Mother, help me now. And you bathe from head to toe. You bathe. Bathing. Hindu, bathing for funeral, bathing for wedding. Look what we're talking about. You cut hair for the first time, bathe the child. You feed them for the first time, bathe them. Take off the sin. Take it off. How you take it off? Bathe with the ashes where Gayatri burn. When you do it, and you put it just as a ticker on the forehead, depending on the tilak, it have value. And he says, oh Narad, if the person use the middle finger, the ring finger, the thumb finger of the right hand to apply the tilak, it make a difference. Pundit, what you saying? When the person put the triple down, the three line across, the first line is giving you a, the middle one O, and the last one Ma. You are calling the energies of Om to sit on your forehead. It's a mantra. It's like a tattoo. But you're calling prayers to sit on the person's body. Start from the left side of the forehead and come across to the right hand side. And that energy, that Devi is sitting on you. Now you are ready to offer your prayer. Give down. Do that type of worship. He says, you want to know why this was done? Where did this become popular? He says, please listen. The history of this thing. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Everybody, come on, let me sing a little bit. We'll finish it now. Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
Atrite Kathaye Basmaye Puran Ye Kadarudrak Surabhasa Petra Lokaye Ayaham Bhavati Basmahe Swargaye Ayaham Radha Ramana Hari
Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
Jai Radha Ramana Hari
Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
Lord Shiva had incarnated one of his forms. We know Hanuman Baba is an incarnation of Lord Shiva. But Lord Shiva takes many forms, many forms. One of the forms is called Durvasa Rishi. Durvasa Rishi is the person who goes to see Sri Ram. Yamraj is talking to Sri Ram in a private, let me say behind this wall. And he put Lakshman to stand by the door here, and I'm quoting Tulsidas Ramayana. Yamraj wants to show his true form. So he tells Sri Ram, I want to have private meeting with you. He's looking like a Muni in disguise, but he wants to let loose. But if a human sees that form, he'll immediately have to give up the form. The human life, he dies. He says, put somebody to guard this door. But do not let them come inside. Whoever comes inside and sees me, they die. He says, no problem. Lakshman, stand by this door. This is long after Ravan. Lakshman's daughter was born. Lakshman, you stand here and under no circumstance let anybody interrupt we. Yamraj, Sri Ram go inside. Yamraj takes his true form. Big black form. Blue bison. And Sri Ram and he are talking. Prabhu, they call you on earth. It's time for you to go back. Mother Earth cannot take this weight. You have to go. And Lord Shiva come in Durvasa Rishi form now. Because of his ferocious temper. He says, oh Lakshman, I want to see the king now. He makes a big promise that anytime praying people I interfere with, he'll protect me. He takes this form to always test the devotee. He's called Jagat Guru, God, teacher for the whole world. So he wants to test everybody. He comes to test Vishnu and Sri Ram. But Lakshman means fast, quick thinking, swift. Man meaning mind, could think quick. He says, if I let Durvasa Rishi go in the room, I'll be responsible for the money dying. But if I don't let him go in, my family, my daughter, my son, they're going to get trapped from this man. And he bad. He mouth there good, he could tell you the worst, and it'll come to pass. Lakshman says, it's better today I sacrifice myself. And Lakshman walks into the room, sees Yamraj, and in that moment Ram starts to bawl. What did you do? Do you understand this means that you have to die now? In that moment, Ram Janam is coming to a close. Lord Shiva is helping Sri Ram. Lord Vishnu, time to go, boy. Come on. Sheshnag is incarnated as Lakshman. Lakshman has to go. And Sri Ram now want to follow. Sri Ram get comfortable. Sita Mata was gone. He didn't study in she. He has Love and Kushi, 2 sons. But once Lakshman is there, he cannot leave. Durvasa Rishi went to test Krishna. And he said, take the gobar and bathe your whole body. And Krishna take it and he bathed the whole body. He said, God bless you, listen to when I talk. Your whole body will be like adamantium steel. When you hear Krishna Katha, and you hear all the war going in the Mahabharata and all the arrow shooting, how come Krishna never get damaged? Durvasa Rishi bless him. But Krishna kept on the shoe. And where the ankle is, it didn't get the gobar. So when Durvasa see him now, take off the shoe, and the gobar did not touch the ankle, he says, oh Kanha, do not tell anybody, but your weakness will be your ankle. This is why when you listen to Bhagwat and you hear the arrow had to hit him in the foot, of all the places in his body, Durvasa Shiv Baba incarnate told him where the arrow would go. Shiva comes now to end the Christian discourse. It's time for you to go back. You have to leave this place. Lord Shiva is working. Durvasa Rishi is one person, coats his body in Basma, and he dressed with Rudraksh. Rudra, Aksh means the teardrop of Rudra. It means when Sati Mata burned she body and he was crying when he see she body burning and the tears was dropping. Wherever he drop a seed of the Rudra bead, it form and a tree grow. That's why people is where one seed is Mahadev Baba and you have one in your car. If somebody say Hindu, I see you have that in your car, where you have that for decoration? Always remember, tell him no. The Baba is where I is where everybody is where. We put him in car because that is we Murti, that Lord Shiva, he stand up with me. Where he is, bad can come. That is my protection in my vehicle. That is why it's there. Durvasa decorate the body. Watch your Lord Shiva, it is wear it all over your body. Why? Is a guard, the pundit wearing it as a guard. You had zombie by your house, are going from this house to that house. You know what kind of diarrhea, vomiting, sickness, trouble pundit is end up with? You feeling sick in your house, you know how I go feel sick when I come by you. With all the spirit, zombie, all kind of thing you have by you, it is interfering with pundit. So the pundit is wear these things to protect yourself. Remember that. If you want to protect yourself, well, you know what to do tonight. Durvasa dressed properly, would go and engage in his prayer and would use different mudra, different prayer, different mantra. But one day while he was doing the prayer, a very painful soul, a Pitra, came crying and he says, you, anybody who doing prayers is asked, why we just wear kush grass ring, chandan on the forehead, under we foot have kush grass. Why? Because when you're doing yagya, you're helping everybody, and everybody get prasad, and everybody get charanamrit, and everybody get chandan on the forehead. But who doing the prayers? This one working, but we benefiting. You understand me? So the person doing the prayers is be vulnerable. Because not only the person who live in this come, the person's spirit who didn't get funeral rites, the person, the lost soul who have no pinna to get, them coming too. And they will help. So the Baba, you ever see a pundit take water and he sprinkling and you didn't mop the house? You didn't clean your house now, pundit, clean in the house. What he's saying is, with Lord Vishnu name, bless the water. Sprinkle Jambi, spirit, I saying Jambi for children. Jambi, take it, and you come for water, and you're thirsty, take the water, touch it, and leave. Let the people do their prayers. Protect them. While she was doing the prayer, a great sinner who is coming from a region of hell called Kumbipak comes and he's crying, help me, don't run me, don't sprinkle water, don't run me. I am being burnt, I am suffering, we are crying and there's no way to get help. The goodness, the sympathy in this praying man says, tell me what you are suffering from. I will help you. I give you my word. I will breathe my last in trying to help you, O soul. Tell me what mistake you make. What's going on? What was it? Jai Jai Radha Ramana. Come on, everybody. Shrutuvaye yaham kumbhikaye yah pitralokaya tam karam pallaya he. Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
He says, when a person lives a life where they are hungry for other people's belonging, where they gripe internally for what is another person's, when they watch other people's spouse, when they gripe over the children, when they wish my child have that, your child have that, why my child couldn't have it? When you go and they're doing Shashti Puja, we just have to be so careful. The girl belly big and poor thing, she's struggling with back pain, she's struggling with she situation. But you cannot lay any and anybody touch that belly. Somebody will put it in their head, why I couldn't have this? Why couldn't this be mine? And well going to Masawe with your negative, that belly. You cannot let the girl when she going to get married and her ready night, don't touch them. Think what I'm saying, you know it. Don't touch them. Protect them from the influence of negative. When people have that type of hunger, lust, greed, and they live like that and they commit sin after sin, sin after sin, sin after sin, Yamraj created a place for them called Kumbhipak. And in that place, hot iron is stabbed into their eyes, into their ears. It regrows, and the next day they get punishment again. You wanted to gripe behind what your brother had, what your sister had, what your neighbor had. In this life, you inherited people, and now you want to allow corruption to take away the goodness, the God inside of you, and you become so hateful to the same life. You become the demon in somebody's story. Now, reap what you sow. And when you hear the soul goes for punishment, this is where they go to burn. The person who bad talk Shiva, the person who bad talk Vishnu, the person who ill speaks Devi, all it is ill speak Durga. No Baba. Nobody ever say yes. Watch how Hindu people stupid. Yeah, man, watch what I saying. In Trinidad, everybody know Saraswati. Real nice. Lakshmi, very good. Durga, you're going good for it. In the temple, very good. But according to our organization in this country, don't put Kali Mata in your temple. Don't worship Kali, no, that's bad. You are the Hindu, and you scorn and criticize the same God you're praying to. Now, Ratri, Baba, it is fast every now Ratri, but you know the 7-day lady to take a dark form to fight a battle. That time, ostracize the same lady you're praying to. You just do that. You just bad talk and scorn and criticize, critique the lady because you don't understand the lady. You don't know your dharma. You see how much you don't know. When the person bad talk, they own the same God you're begging, hankering, crying, give me. But then you turn around and kick the same goddess. When you reach, you'll have hot iron waiting for you. You burn for that. Don't feel you could kick your mother in this life and get away. Don't feel you could kick that murti, ill speak that murti, bad talk that brat, and feel you'll get away scot-free. When bad things start to happen to you, understand is that way. You did, brother. You work for that. You're seeing bad in your life. You are the maker. Everything we talk about with karma, you make your destiny. The soul is saying, oh, money. When they bad talk, the mother who gives a person everything, Kumbhika, Kund. A Kund is a place where fire is held. Hence we say Havan Kund. Kumbhika, hell, is where all the fire is going to be anchored into their body. Time and time again, let them grow back the eye socket, the ears, and tomorrow we punish, we bawl, we squeal, we cry out for mercy, but there's no mercy in this life. The Yamdut says you had no mercy for the mother, for your father, for your guru, for your brother. You had no mercy for your text. You had no mercy for your neighbor. You had no mercy for children. What mercy you want now? You saw hungry dogs and wouldn't give them water. You want water to sap your eye now? When you see somebody in the road and they're thirsty, the sun hot, you wouldn't say shelter a little bit? Take the same burning. Take it today. You work for it. He says, this is with trouble. For me to reach here, I had to scamper. I had to escape this place, and I'm come to beg you, please help. Please help. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana, Jai Jai Radha Ramana, Jai Jai Radha Ramana, Jai Jai Radha Ramana. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Listening to this just as how it's sung in harsh. Think about how you're feeling right now, Pandit. God, we're saying, you know much burn I got to get. In the same way, Durvasa Rishi heard the same thing and he felt the same way. But with knowledge now, he understands that his prayer, when the Hindu prays, I don't know if you know this, when the Hindu pray, you don't pray for yourself alone. It could be Pinda Dan, you're doing Bandara. We're going to offer the Pinda on the Bedi for the person who die on behalf. But we just offer one Pinda, Bekar Pinda, off the Bedi on the ground. God, if it are anybody in this district that need help, help them. Everybody, we pray for them. Everybody, when they said you put the Pinda by the doorway, by the gateway, when the body moving, help all souls. That is how a Hindu prays. Somebody asks you, what is a Hindu? How we just eat, how we just think, how we just pray, those things. Those are the attributes that make you you. The way you look at it, the way we treat women, etc. Durvasa started to feel so sorry for this soul. He says, I want to go and see this place. And he travels from where he is to Pitralok, where this Narak, where this hell, the different places. In Garpran, hell is described as many. Imagine we walking into a building and it has plenty door. And when you open the door, punishment. Depending on the sin you commit, you go into a different door. When we talk about Putra and Putri, remember what I said? If you ill-treat children, you go in Put, thy one door. If you harm, hurt, you have no feelings for other forms of animal, going in Kumbhika door. And so, if you hurt and harm, go in different door. And partner, you just start to burn in different ways. One sin at a time. Durvasa says, I want to go and see this. But when Durvasa reached and he saw how people were bawling and asking for help, the same people started to become, oh God, thank you, oh God, thank you, oh God, thank you, oh God, thank you, oh God, thank you. All the people who was bawling started to walk out from all the doors, seat in your mind, where they couldn't escape the pain. The door started to open and everybody started to come out of hell now. All punishment cut off, all crying, all bawling. As he reached, everything stopped. Indra, all the devatas, Brahma, everybody get confused. What is this? It is as if hell itself is empty now. All these people who commit some heinous crime, look, they're going up to heaven. Yamraj says, well, all my Yamdut are helpless. They have no work. It has no body to police here. Imagine the prison empty and the prison officer stand up and he has nothing to do. What to do? What caused this? What is this? I never see this at all. So they went and they asked Brahma. Brahma says, I do not know what is causing this. I know, for example, the Kumbhika, that place is made. It is the place for the worst type of sinner. I know that it was created. I'm the creator. I made it for that purpose. And we give it to Yamraj to watch over and use it to milk the sin, the karma out of the person, punishment, until all the work out, all the bad karma. I know I made it for that, but I don't know what just happened here. Let us go and ask Lord Vishnu. Bhagwan Vishnu did not understand what this is. He says, nobody did my prayer. People say Vishnu prayer. People give Gita. We will talk about Gita just now. People offer different type of shrad, Nandi Mukh shrad, different type of pinda to gain liberation. But nobody did my prayer, let alone one person. Now you're talking about every soul. The entire of Narak is empty and heaven is overloaded. I don't know what caused this. Let us go and ask Lord Shiva. When they went by Shiv Baba was laughing when he saw all of them coming. Very worried, very perturbed. Yamraj is unemployed, Prabhu. Yamraj has no body to rein in and punish. It is as if the wheel of karma is broken now. What caused this? Take your hand, and you know how they will say Boki? Boki somebody the basma on his skin. He said, this is what caused it. So Lord Vishnu said, I don't understand. He says, Durbasa Rishi did Gayatri Havan, burning gobar. Remember I tell you just now, what is the rule for Havan? Havan wood is, when you burn it, it's supposed to give you white smoke. When you have prayers home, you get wood that when you burn it, you get white smoke. So pitch pine is not suitable. Pitch pine gives you dense, black, sooty smoke. It is used, it comes from a time when we didn't have camphor. So we want something help light the fire. So it did like a fire lighter. The oil in the wood. But the wood that we're supposed to use, undumbra, shami, pepper, bale, neem, mango, these things give you white smoke. Better than that, take gobar, let it dry, and you offer that, you put it, try it when you go home. One day when you have prayers, take the dry gobar, put the camphor in the middle, and pack it to suit you. Remember, after all, it's just dry grass, so it will burn. But gobar doesn't give off, unless you choke the fire, it doesn't give off too much of smoke either. It will burn clean, and the best ash comes from gobar havan. It says Durbasa burnt gobar. And from that gobar, when he was chanting his Gayatri, purifying himself, he put ash, basma, on his body from the Havan Kund. And when he went into the area of Kumbipak hell, the amount of basma that he had on his body, some of it fell off from his forehead, where the Tripunda, where the goddess in the tree marks. Plenty people think that tree mark is Lord Shiva. But Lord Shiva is when the goddess in that energy, Om, Omkar, Pranav mantra, Om, is the mother that he is wearing on his body. He is anointing his body. You ever see how the murti they look? On his chest, on his belly, all over the place, Yatika. Because this Tripunda was on his forehead, the basma fell, and accidentally these particles from his forehead blew in the air. And all those sinful people got their sins washed away by the touch of that little bit of basma. For this reason, O Yamraj, you are now free. You are now free from this type of work. I don't know what you will do. There is a form of lingam where they install, when they listen to this discourse and they learned about the blessing of basma, they install a lingam and they started to do Shiv Puja. Lord Vishnu says, listening to the words of Shankar Bhagwan, what a blessing it is when a person wears the basma. For this reason, the person who wears the tilak is truly sadhu. Sadhu is able to give up anything. Swami is a term for somebody who gives up gold. They don't hanker over those things. The chandan is what gives them that qualification. If the sinner is suffering, listen to this. If the sinner is suffering, let them take the basma that has Gayatri, that has the burnt kubar, and put it on their body. And by the words of Ishwar, see their burden of punishment. Like these people, let it be lessened. Prem Sabalo Shri Adi Shakti Mata Ki Jai. If the person takes the Urdhvav Pundra, fancy word, all it means, the tikka weight going up. If it is placed with the thumb, what is the benefit? The person who gets tikka with the thumb, the nourishment that the body needs, whether it is for finance, food stuff, like if you're praying for Diwali time, you just want to go for that tikka. Because you just want that goodness, that grace on your body. Lakshmi Mata, you who sit in the gobar and I burn it and I want that barakat to come back on me, the Baba going to put the thumb on this middle of the eyebrow area and pull. Sit on this person and make whatever they touch flourish. Then we say the business person, the person who fighting in the garden, etc. If the same upright tikka is made with the middle finger, longevity is increased. So the person fighting sickness, don't put the tikka with the finger with the ring. We just say, you have to put it with this finger, baby. Ever hear somebody buff you for that? But if somebody asks you what's special about this finger, oh Bhagwan, me know. I see Baba has used this finger sometime, or this finger, I don't understand the difference. Remember what this stupid pundit telling you. If you put the tikka correct, because it is using middle finger, the girl is sometimes use it when she put in the sindur. When she put in the sindur, sometimes she just use the middle finger. Why would she use the middle finger? Because you have to see they squeeze the sindur with the middle finger and the thumb. And they would pinch it like a little kind of, why? Bless the husband and let him live. Bless me to live, plenty anniversary. Extend the life. So when you see the girl fixing she child, and they already put black tikka on children's head, kajar and thing, the middle finger, protect lifespan. If drawn with the nameless finger, which one is the nameless finger? Ring finger. Ring finger. Food stuff. Anything that is you are praying for, such as to gain, to benefit, but like in the garden, for it to bear, for it to flourish, for your house to get barakat. Truly barakat is the word here. Then the person with this ring finger, that is why this is so popular. Everybody understand? Then the last one, the tikka that is given with the baby finger. Liberation is ascertained. When this upright tikka is drawn with these fingers, then the person is very careful not to involve the nail too much. If the nail is used, you will see sometimes they imagine a paste the chandan. And they take the nail and they scrape clean like this. That is when somebody fighting, when I was young, let me use a really, really bad example. You know, when we're young, sometimes people is throw away children. Let me be honest, I'm telling you something. If it applies to you, nobody has to know your business. I'm telling you what to do. You put the chandan like this. Real pete up the forehead. Sandalwood usually. The one I give already, the red one, that was a former sandal. Rub it on the head and take your nail and pull from the left side, 3 lines. Come in at the same time. Pull it across. Then go and do your hawan, offer your dar like you did. The sin that you make, that mistake, that's just one example, it has more. The sin you make there, you're asking for forgiveness in that way. Why? Because if you don't get that sin off your back, when your children, forget you now. Remember we talk about in Lord Shiva when he take off Ganesh Baba's head. When you make the mistake, sometimes if sin don't follow you, in this example where people commit abortion, the sin is follow your children, and they constantly have miscarriage, constantly miscarriage, constantly miscarriage, and you want to fix it because you know your truth. This is how you do it. This is how within yourself and your God, nobody have to know your business. I am just using one example. It is not the only instance. So if you see it, please don't be quick to judge. For example, if a man does that, if I as Pandit do that, definitely I did not have an abortion. Maybe I committed another example of a heinous crime. Maybe I had a dog, for example, and I see the dog hungry, but laziness in me. If you didn't, you know, better dead. Then people is take dog and lego them side the road and all kind of thing, and the animal is suffer. You gonna have to pay for that. So here's an example of how you overcome it. Tonight, as I pause here, when I was doing my Havan today, as it is Ekadasi, today is something called Varun Tini Ekadasi. People do Vishnu Puja to get forgiveness of sin. It is come one day for the year. When the person want happiness, peace in your marriage, in your house, wait for me, we're going to do some Gayatri and the Purnauti. If you have a coconut or you're right, good. If you have trouble in your job, your child getting bullied, different, you understand what I mean? Different country. And you want peace, you just do prayer study. So today we get to meet. You understand why they put the yag in this time? So nice when you could do your prayers in good time, that when you're getting your blessing, wow, you're getting more. So I made chandan for everybody. We did Hawan home, we did Hawan here, it have basma for everybody. I'm going to give you some. I want to wrap up here now because when we're going to start to do Shiva, Hare, Shiva, we have to do everything tonight. I want you to come by me quick. Some stuff here. I want to put it on your forehead. You understand the value right now? If you come prayers and you go home barehanded, oh God, you waste your time, man. So what if you get a little blessing? And it makes sense? So what it is, the Rudra or the Aksh of Lord Shiva, Priyaga have it. She was with me when we was doing the prayers. She will give you one in your hand. And I have all the basma. Collect it. I don't know how you will keep it. I don't have nothing. Eat out your parasad, throw it in the bag. Carry it home and bathe with it tomorrow morning. You understand the logic? You're going to see the dark chandana putting on your forehead. That different type of mantra and havan that you're getting. When you get it, standing, when we close, when Shiva Hare, when the water sprinkling on you, say your prayers. Atone for the sin you make. And ask God, take away that trouble. I don't want to catch my tail, you know. Remember that you're God. If you can't talk to him, who you going to talk to? Everybody understand? Alright. So we're going and do, you ready for me? We're going and do final offering together. We're just going and say 12 times. 12 times and we finish, right? Then we say Gayatri together. It's Ekadasi and we're asking for forgiveness of sin together, right? Everybody open your mouth and say a prayer. Om Bhura Bhuva Swa Tat Savitura Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhura Bhuva Swa Tat Savitura Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhura Bhuva Swa Tat Savitura Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhura Bhuva Swa Tat Savitura Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Nayat Swaha. Om Bhura Bhuva Swa Tat Savitura Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhura Bhuva Swa Tat Savitura Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhura Bhuva Swa Tat Savitura Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Swaha. Om Bhura Bhuva Swa Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Swaha Om Bhurabhuvaswa Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Swaha Om Bhurabhuvaswa Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Swaha Om Bhurabhuvaswa Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat Swaha. Right? Now, I am not telling all to stand up. Let me go the easy way. Focus on saying your prayers. The purpose of standing up, nothing does happen if you stand up, is just for you to see better. The logic is see the prayers. Just lift your coconut a little high. I want them see the coconut. See the coconut, everybody? Right, that offering going in the fire. Put your hand together and you say your prayer. I'm going to say my prayer. You ask God, dear God, inside that coconut have a life. That coconut could grow. Today they're going to offer it in the fire. We're going to give the Shakti, the God inside of that. We offer that, dear God. I call in my name, my family address, my family surname. Prabhu, we had trouble home. When we need help by virtue of this offering, bless me with that help. Prabhu, it said the person who get to watch the prayer get the blessing of the prayer. If I didn't prepare properly and I didn't get to fast, but I get to watch the prayer. Prabhu, listen to this sinner prayer tonight. Say your prayers. Remember, you're asking for help. You ask for what you want. Om Puranamida Puranamidam Puranata Puranamudakshate Puranasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Puranatigvam Shantihi Swaha. Prem se bolo Shri Vishnu Bhagwan ki Jai. Right. Pass a little water and thing. Sarva papam haram divyam gangeyam nirmalam jalam achmannam maya dattam grahina parameshwaram agni devata achmanyam samarpyami. Gita Mahatyam now. Clasp your hands together. In order to conclude the prayer, we are going to recite the Gita. Pitrim udasya ya shraddha Gita pat karoti he santushta pitra tasya niyadyayanti swargaham. That person who recites Gita in the performance of any offering, any type of shraddh, satisfies all the pitras in their family. Those that are burning in hell, those that are living in heaven or Swargalok, they all find peace. Gita pat samtushtaha Pitra Shraddha Tarpa Pitaha Pitra Lok Prayan Eva Putra Shivara Tatpara. The Pitras, all the ancestors, father side, mother side, having offered all the obligations in the fire, all the tarpan, all that we did. By the recitation of the Gita, the person get double the amount. The son, the daughter, they get the blessing as if they had done that type of prayer to uplift their ancestors. And when that life leaves the body, by chanting the Gita, by allowing others to listen to the value of this book, they also, by helping others, ascend and is saved from the burning flames of the Gita. Burning flames of hell, by listening to the words of the Gita. Gita Pushtak mean book. Gita Pushtak Danam cha Dhenu Pucha Samarvitam Kritva cha Tadhadhine Samyak Krita Artha Jayate Jnana. To make the gift to the Brahman, to the Guru, the presentation of the book of the Gita, together with other things, sometimes flowers, tulsi leaf, etc., enables a person to achieve any deed, any desire, whatever they are praying for, they are going to have success. One who donates the little piece of gold or the gold pages of the Gita, golden pages. Sometimes you see it has a little gold decoration. This is why, to a learned Pandit or a Brahman, never takes birth in this material world again. The person who gives the copies of the Gita when Bhagwat, when Devi Bhagwat is being read, no matter what sin they commit, they will not have to go through punishment in this life. They will not have to go through punishment after the life leaves the body. And when they are born back, they are born back with all faculties, happiness, goodness, greatness. They become the great singer, they become the eloquent speaker, they become the gifted person, the poet. They are born with different gifts, dear God, by virtue of this Dan. Vindravan Biharilal ki Jai. Now we're going to do the Ashirvad part. So you're going to have to sing it over and over until I finish with everybody. Right? You sing, I go help you. And everybody we move in brisk. Quick is the word. Time is everything, right? Let me say you come in by way auntie stand up and you come in wrong. And come by me and you just collect in. No big set, no arty. God bless you. My blessing be with you. But time is a factor. So I just want you come wrong, come collect and walk back. But just watch this camera here for me. Right? Them children of it. Alright, so everybody. When they come in, look, they have bag and thing. Let's see how nice all your horses. You get parasite bag for your ashes. Alright, so when you pass, yeah. You want to give up? But you give up. Alright, so when you come in, collect a parcel, a parasite bag, an empty bag, Banty, Angela. And when you come this side, we go put stuff in it for you. Right? We try. Everybody, let's all stand. We're going to do the Ashirvad part. Our dear start yet, eh? One by one. Move it back. One by one, you're going to come on this side. Shiva Hare. Come on, everybody, let me sing together.
Patita Pavana Nama विजयं कुरु मे वरम् अहर हर जन रञ्जन सुन्दरं पतियतीय शिव राम कृतं स्तवं विशति रमरं चरणं भुजे शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरम् शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरम् शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरम् शिव हरे शिव राम सखे प्रभु त्रिविधतापनिवारण हे विभो अज जनेश्वर यादव पाहि मां शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरम् कमललोचन रामदयानिधि हर गुरु गजरक्षक गोपति शिवतनो भव शङ्कर पाहि मां शिव
हरे
विजयं
कुरु मे
वरम् सुजनरञ्जन मङ्गलमन्दिरं भजति ते पुरुष परमं परं भवति तस्य सुखं परमं भूतं शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरम् जय युधिष्ठिर वल्लभ भूपति जय जयार्जित पायो निधि जय कृपामय कृष्ण नमोऽस्तुते शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरम् भव विमोचन माधव मापते सुख विमंस हंस शिवारते जनक जारत राघव रक्षमं शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरम् अवनि मण्डल मङ्गल मापते जलद सुन्दर रामा रमपते निगम कीर्ति गुणनार्णव गोपते शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरम् पद्यति पावन नाममय लता तव यशो विमलं परिगीयते तरपि माधवमं किमुपेक्षसे शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरम् अमरतापरदेवा रमपते विजयतस्तव नाम अनुपम मयति कातं करुणानव जायते शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरम् हनुमन्ता प्रिय चापकर प्रभु सुरसुररिक्त शेखर हे गुरु मम विभो किमु विस्मरणं कृतं शिव मुकुर सुधार वरनो रघुबर विमल यशा जो दायक फल चार
Together, everybody, let me sing.
तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीश तिहु लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजन पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी सुमति निवार सुमति की संगी कंचन वरण विराज सुवेश कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराज कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साज शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप रूप धरि रंग जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाए सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत ही समभाई सहस बदन तुमरो यश गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे कनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीषा नारद शारद सहित ईशा तुम कुबेर दिखपाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीना राम मिलाय राजपद दीना तुम्हारे मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना युग सहस्र जो जन पर भानु लीलो ताहि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मोद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि चल दिनांगे गए अजर जनाय दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम आरोग्य तुम्हारे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिन पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी शरण तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज संभालो आपे तीनों लोक हाकते कापे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नाशय रोग हरे सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत धीरा संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे कोई अमित जीवन पर पावे चारों युग पर ताप तुम्हारा कई कर सिद्ध जगत उजियार साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता
Everybody, together. We wrap it up now.
माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुबर पुर जाए जहाँ जन्म हरि बात कहाए और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलवीरा जय 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 हनुमान गुसाई आपरो गुरुदेव की नाई जो शत पाल पास कर होई सूखे निबंध महासुख होई हनुमान चालीसा तुलसी जी साखी गौरी तुलसीदास सदा हरि तेरा तनय संकट हर राम
Everybody, together.
मंगल मूर्ति राम लखन सीता सहिता Hridaya Vasaho Surabho.
Pavan Sutta Hanuman ki Jai. Bhagwat Gita chapter 3 defines the word called Yagna. We just hear Yagya. Could you imagine if we just come and sing for you? Think about what I'm saying. Them is professional. I croaky. But suppose this was just about a meeting to sing and you didn't learn anything. You didn't get anything. That would not be a Yagya. Chapter 3, verse 5, Gita, he says, when he created mankind, man, the first man was standing in front of him. And Lord Brahma says, I create mankind and I create this thing called Yagya, sacrifice. The word Yag means sacrifice. Use it. And you see, anything you're looking for, anything you are praying for, fighting for, grieving for in this life, use the Yagya. Sacrifice your time, your effort, yes, your money, your flowers on the tree, the neem tree, you name it. And when it start to come to you, you would want to know, wait as I do, I so happy. I so peaceful, I so good. When done correct, you see how you're feeling right now? You're feeling good? This the to done tonight. For my part, I'm glad I get this opportunity to spend with all you. Thank you for the way you see you receive your discourse. You see your attitude. It make a difference. If when the person come here on this singhasan, and you understand what I say, if the place, as they say, the place dead, nobody don't believe in God, the people that care, they only come for the chana. The person is there, the drummer is there like he can't go, he can't cane, can't hit. The feeling of the place, it doesn't have the vibration. But I tell you, I know this family. And I wanted to come and do the puja myself. I wanted to take my time and do my prayer. And take my time and read and explain. And I'm glad. Thank you. I get to do this with all of you. That's how I feel right now. I had to face God too. And when I get a chance to read, that is why I just read all for you. When I finish with you, I go teach you something. We can't waste time. And you see how much dharma have in it? You see how much things we just do and we doesn't know what we're doing? You might forget some parts, are all where we talk about. But please, if you could walk away with a little something, something will jump out at you. Maybe a tikka, maybe how to receive prasad, why we just drink the milk, so much we talk about, right? What to do with the little gauri on your baby, why the children say, Ma, when we go to America, they want to eat steak and they want to eat beef. What is the big deal? Why we can't eat beef? At least you walk away with a little tidbit. But it's not about somebody else. It's about yourself. Who you are. That's all I teach you. I teach you nothing different. I hope you learn and I hope you enjoy your satsang. But I really enjoy doing this with all you. And God bless. When given the chance to come back again, I am only willing. Like I really enjoy doing my job. I enjoy doing this. But you see, in Central, it is my opinion. This is my opinion. Don't vex with me for my opinion. I feel sometimes all of this get a little shortchange. My words, I saying it. The same. Don't say that. Don't say it so. Why I'm saying is the same book all pundit have. I don't have a special book. I don't have a different book. But my mouth is good. And all I hear the kind of thing I just talk about. Maybe as a pundit, I shouldn't say some of the language. If I offend anybody, it are elders here. If when I was saying breasts and, them kind of thing, if all you feel a step out of bound, I ask apology. But if I do say it, younger children ever know. And my only intention was to teach, not to make anybody feel ashamed or bad. I did not say anything to ridicule or to make anybody feel less than. Instead, I wanted to lift you up. To value parents, to value women, to understand the pain of another person. In different night, we talk different things. Tonight, I don't know if my host saying something. Barry saying something? Use the boss. Yeah? Yeah? Well, let's fix up our mic there. I don't know if mommy saying something. You stand up next to him now. Was he afraid? He must be afraid. Stand up next to him now. He never do this. He brave? All right. On behalf of the family, we ask Barry to say a couple bar. Couple of words, not too much wood. Don't talk plenty like me. Go ahead.
Hi, good night, everyone. Sitaram.
Sitaram.
On behalf of my parents, I would like to thank a few people. Firstly, Big Man, for without his grace, none of us could be here in either to host, to deliver, or partake. We'd like to thank Babs and the group for coming here and delivering and teaching us, bestowing upon us the knowledge of the Devi Bhagwat. I'd like to thank all those who came for the past couple of weeks to help decorate, and my auntie, she even reached home yet. We'd also like to thank the security who has everything running smooth outside the car park, making sure everyone parks safely, exit on the main road safely. Also, we'd like to thank the cooking staff who prepared fresh meals for us every night. And a special thanks to everyone who came here to share this moment with us, because nonetheless, this has been a long time coming. My parents, and particularly my mother, wanted to host this for a long time, but due to global pandemics and family tragedies, she was otherwise unable to. So finally, good things come to those who wait on this month where her and my dad celebrating 30 years wedding anniversary. They're finally able to do this. So thank you, everyone. And we have fresh meals in the back. Please partake and have a safe journey home. Thanks. Sitaram.
Sit down, everyone. Well, this little occasion was planned for a little while. But through, the little ups and downs and the little pandemic and whatnot, death in family, whatnot, things had to put off and come on and put off. But we finally decided that, hey, time is right. And we decided to do it at this point in time. So we host here, Priyaji, the instrumental, factor in it. Then Babs, the yes man, whatever she say, yes man, right? My good friend Ralph, my protege, yes man, right? And Shaman, who with all the decoration and whatnot, thing. So we get a little encouragement, and a little push. So we decided that it's time. Then my sister here, she decided that, hey, hear what? I taking a week off from work, spend the whole week here, leave she family around, And thank God everything worked out nice, We like to acknowledge the people in the village who support us monetary wise, the little whatever, the little rice, the little water, whatever, and it was appreciated, right? So far, everything good. Thank you.
Short arati, everybody stand, put your hands together. So we're going and sing one verse, Son of Mary Devi, the Shanti Mother. And I want to sing that, Auntie Angela Daddy. May I know all the song and but I just want to do one Guru chant and know where I'm coming from, out of respect and love for you. Ao Guru Dev Darshan Dejo. Everybody help me sing. Together, everybody. Oh, suno meri devi, parvat vasini, tera padan paya, tera padan paya. Notice how the tone getting soft and mellow. It's time to lift the kalsa. It's time to do Visarjan. It's time for the energy to leave. This is the part where you're saying, Mother, we are going to be together again tomorrow night in this week. Mother, thank you for every grace. Thank you for everything you give me. Suno meri devi, पर्वत वासिन तेरा पालन पाया
तेरा पारण पाया
धूप दीप नैवेद्य आरती. Mother, I give you the agarbatti, the doop. I give you the light. I lit the light. Deep. Naived is the sweet rice. The arti is the act of going around you and walking in a circle. Mohana Bogala Gaya. I gave you the Mohan Bog, the food of Mohan Krishna. Krishna Arpan, something that he taught. O Suno Meri Devi Parvatavasini Tera Paran Paya Tera
पारण पाया
Together, everybody. Twameva. Lift your voice, come on.
पिता त्वमेव
Twameva Bandusha.
सखा त्वमेव
Twameva Vidya.
द्रविणं त्वमेव
Twameva Sarvam.
मम देव देव
Twameva Sarvam.
मम देव देव
Together, everybody. Om Shanti. 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 Hari Om. Prem Subalo Mahapati Mahadeva ki. Pavanapatra Hanuman ki. Shri Adi Shakti Mata ki. Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki. Satya Sanatan Dharma ki. Jai Jai. Sitaram. Sitaram, everybody. Sitaram, everybody.